Rich at first was like, nah, I don't know. But he told me it's because of how the people have been hurt so much that even when something come along, they think, oh, so simple like water could raise my vibration. They just don't want to hear it because of the pain they struggle, I don't know, from what in their life. So could you touch on that and a little bit about the Kangen water if you know about it?
Well, I know a lot about it. In fact, some of my members have the one that talks to you. You got the Kangen machine that talks. Okay, I say that. I don't use it myself, but some of the members bring it to me and all like that. Let me first of all speak what you want to. I think Kangen water is good. And, of course, you can get, you can pay $3,000, you can pay $800, and it will talk to you, but it still does the same thing. But if you can, so that, I think the water is good. I like distilled water myself, and a lot of people are against distilled water because they don't understand what distilled water is. What's been proven, and they have tapes on that, Dr. Mona Harrison, Dr. Emoto, Dr. Mona Harrison, they killed her because she told the truth about water and made it plain. That was a brilliant woman, and they killed her for the things that she did. So you can influence water. This is what prayer can do. This is what meditation can do. The water can be made into crystallized. It look ugly. They can be made to be beautiful crystals that reflect light. You can change the water with your mind, but you got to get rid of the poisons to start with, or else you got to work double hard. So when you put mercury and fluoride and chlorine and all this into it, you got nothing to work with. So that's why I like distilled water, because it's an atomic neutral. If you take that, you can also put magnets, and you can magnetize that water. You can use what they call a Flanagan Pyramid water, or put it on an Oregon energy generator or on a diode and change the shape of that water. And then you put your mind into it and tell your body to, when it goes into, it's going to stimulate wherever the blood goes, because the blood is 96% water, and you can do what you want to it yourself. But as I say, that takes a little bit more thought, and most people don't have time for thought. I've been given a lot of time to do a lot of praying and meditating, and this is what I've been taught.
Okay, because I put crystals in mine. I put the crystal in the Kangen water, and I play the frequency in front of it. But what's the deal with, I know you just spoke about fear, but doubt, because I see it's on the same level. What is this with the doubt? Because I tell people, you just doubt. I mean, you never even tried it. Like you said, they don't have time to do it. They don't want to put in the effort. So what is your take on that?
Well, people are being made to, they're being foreclosed. They're being threatened with swine flu. They're being threatened with bank accounts being dominated. The dollar is falling to the yen and pound sterling and everything else that these Dracons want. They don't even, the price of gas is out of hand. They're now telling you have to have forced medical insurance. The people didn't have insurance before because they didn't have money. And that's really good in one sense, because it lets you turn away from allopath to naturopath and to homeopath and things like this. So everything now is a fear factor. You turn on the radio, you see fighting to the death. You see fighting and beating people in the head. You see, but then what happens? The person now contacts an angel, or they get superpowers. Well, that superpower is in the fear, because what you fear is a power more than you, and you become part of the power that's more than them. Once you get that solace, once you get time to think, then time will be shown to you. Things will change for you. The bad things will be brought because you're on a third-dimensional planet, but the good things will come with it. And once you lose sight that there's a higher power, then you turn away from the frequency down to the low power, and the low powers will destroy you. That's the difference between fear and ascension, between heaven and hell, between bliss and servitude.
Okay. All right. Thanks for the call, brother. We're going to get to the next caller.
All right. One more thing. Mention that lady name again, please, that you said did the stuff with the water.
Mona Harrison. Mona Harrison.
Mona Harrison.
I got it, tapes, Joel. I got it.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Have a good one.
All right, brother. Peace. Okay, let's just continue getting to the phone lines. We're going to go to 831 area code.
Good evening. Peace and greetings, family. Hello, everyone. This is Throne of Osset, and I'm calling out of California.
All right.
Yes.
Hello, Dr. Blaire. I wanted to ask you about the raising of the Kundalini and the supposed, the actual transmutation of the DNA that's supposed to happen over the next 3 to however many years, whenever 2012 really actually occurs. How do we, what should we expect when that happens, and do you actually know about that?
Well, I know a little bit about it. I know a lot of things, but I don't know enough about you. But either way, to get past from that old Mills Brothers song, the idea that everything has a current, and everything has a wave, and everything has a rate of vibration is true. And it appears in the food, it appears in the air, it appears in the water, it appears in everything that we do. And in Kundalini vibrations and in yoga and in teaching of Hatha Yoga and Chi Force, it simply means that you start tuning up your body just like an instrument to receive higher vibrations. The vibrations are already out there, and they're already on every spectrum you can. But if we're tuned low, if we're synthetic and not acoustical, then you're going to get the vibrations that you ask for. So
I am low. I have a problem with like I just made some comments in the room here about all the people who listen to our shows that are not of our persuasion, shall we say, and I feel like they're like vampires looking at everything that we're doing and taking from us what's going on with us and our possible transmutation that's about to happen. Getting back to me, I have a problem with losing my temper about stuff like that, and that's going to keep me from ascending, right?
Losing your temper means that you're not channeling your chi. It means that you're taking the low vibration. You see, a temper is temporis, tempor, to change the frequency of per se. You can go high, you can go low. Don't lose your temper. Get away from the source that is causing your temper to be inflamed. Get away from the thrones that are doing that. And if not, and if you can't fight that battle, then until you're ready to become a warrior, don't join them in the chat room. You see, the first fight starts from within you, getting rid of the beast, the devil that has you, getting rid of all the things you know that you could do better than. And you know it. Anytime you're silent, your body will tell you this should be stopped, that should be stopped, you should do this. But it's hard at first. But once you start doing it, it becomes a battle that is joyful to win because you can feel the vibrations better. You feel better. You take all that energy that's being used in temper and use it to temper out the bad things within you, to cleanse your body and mind, body, spirit, and soul. And when you do that, there's a joy that comes. And there's an energy that comes around your field, and those kind of people are going to stay away from you. You can say one word in a sentence said correctly that will scare everybody to death, send them away, or draw them to you. It's the correct use of words and the correct use of thought. Those chat rooms, don't let them get to you. They're doing that, and why are they listening? Because they're trying to learn. You're right. But if they're learning, there's a part of them, if they have a soul, and most of them do, it's just in a low vibration, that will still be peaked and tweaked, as they call it, tweaking now and tweetering. So that's all I'm saying to you. You know what to do. Use that energy in a more constructive sense. And if you're already fighting a battle, you don't have time to get angry with somebody else because the battle's already been. The battle first starts with you, and then join the universal creator's mind and start speaking truth, saying truth. And if they don't hear it, then they're not supposed to hear it. Like you're not supposed to hear what they're saying because you already know where they're coming from. They don't know where you're going.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, I have a problem with my temper with family and friends and mate and everything. So I was just looking at how that stops you from being able to take on the new energy and to transmutate your DNA, right? So that's what I was talking about, just in general. But you answered the question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing.
Bye-bye.
All right. We got 25 minutes left. Once again, calling number 646-727-2039. Please give them that website. Once again, Dr. Blaire, just in case they want some products.
www.metacenter, metacenter.com. www.themetacenter.com. The landline, 708-422-6685, 708-422-6685. We have hundreds of products up there for mind, body, spirit, and soul. The monatomic gold, 15 different kinds. The magnets, 40 different kinds. The diodes, 15 different kinds. Brain boosters, sex. By the way, too, I should have gone there a long time ago. One of our magnetic products is a penis ring. And many of the brothers have bought it. We sell lots. In fact, that's becoming, outside of the cell phone diode, it's becoming one of our best products again. It works on the idea of magnetism, and let me explain how that works. Your red blood cells have iron in them. That's what they call iron poor blood or strong blood and so on and so on. It also has a bunch of other minerals, too. I realize that. But the red blood cells, because they have iron in them, can be drawn to magnets. The red blood cells carry your oxygen. So wherever you place a magnet in, on, around your body, it's going to draw the red blood cells iron and therefore oxygen. So if you want to speed up healing, you put if you got a sprain, for instance, now you got a lot of ball games